Morning, guys. It's Jeff here. I am currently at work right now. It's about 5:20 in the morning, and for my autism video, for this installment of my autism video series this week, I'm going to be talking about something that has really been on the minds of a lot of not just autistic people, but also for all kinds of people, and that is, of course, the related to the coronavirus and how it is impacting autistic people. I think the one thing about the coronavirus that has been very impactful is the disruption of routines. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people on the spectrum are trying to cope with ways of how to deal with the virus and all the social distancing that we're doing. I think my one piece of advice is to create a environment that or a structure that they can, if they can adhere to, albeit on a modified structure. So that would be my one piece of advice. The second piece of advice that I would give is to only, and this is going to be going back to the video that I did last week, which is about the news media. Right now, there are so many news media outlets out there that are giving lots and lots of misinformation about the coronavirus. And what I would recommend is to only go for the sources would that are most reliable, whether it be ABC or NBC. And the other piece of advice that I'd like to give is to not read any misinformation on social media. And social media, again, and this is again going back to my video from last week, it's nothing more than a cesspool of garbage. And this coronavirus impact is only adding fuel to the fire. And people with autism tend to be very, what's the word I'm trying to say? They tend to believe everything that you hear. And if they say, oh, we're going to be, this thing's going to go on through till July or August, which I don't think is going to be true. If anything, we'll probably be doing the social distancing until, I'd say probably by the end of this month, right through the beginning of May. And everything's being shut down. And for someone on the autism spectrum, that can be very nerve-wracking. But I think another thing you might want to do is just sit your autistic child down and just say, the world is going through a very scary time right now with this illness, and the only reason why we're doing this social distancing is on the account that we don't get sick from this virus. And say to them, we're going to be we're going to be staying home. We're going to we have some activities we can do to just try to take your mind off this, what's been going on right now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. And just keep in mind that this is only part one of a two-part or multi-part video series on the coronavirus and how it affects autistic people. So this concludes part one, and I will see you for part two next week. Take care, guys, and stay safe.